Have you ever heard of Fort Mifflin? It's right next to the Philadelphia International Airport, on the banks of the Delaware River, in eastern Pennsylvania. But in 1777, the location was surrounded by water and was called Mud Island. The Mud Island fort was designed in 1771 by Captain John Montresor, a British engineer. Ironically, Montresor would participate in a vicious attack on the fort 6 years later, which brings us to September 26, 1777. British troops had just captured Philadelphia, which, by the way, was the American capital at the time. Their problem? The Americans still controlled Fort Mifflin. For 6 brutal weeks, just 400 American soldiers and sailors, with barely any supplies, held off 2,000 British troops and a squadron of warships. The British bombarded the fort day and night, firing over 10,000 cannonballs, literally blowing the place apart. 250 Americans were wounded or killed. But the defenders held their ground until November 15th. Their stand gave George Washington's army precious time to rally at Valley Forge. When Fort Mifflin finally fell, the British called it the hardest-fought action of the war. The fort may have been lost, but that didn't mean the Americans were giving up. After the war, the U.S. Army began rebuilding the fort, and it was renamed Fort Mifflin in 1795 in honor of Pennsylvania's first post-independence governor, Thomas Mifflin, who was also an officer in the Continental Army. Stay tuned to hear about the next battle, and don't forget to hit the like button in memory of the brave men who fought, and especially those who gave their lives at Fort Mifflin. Thanks for watching.